Chapter 1. Layla. I place a sweaty hand on the restaurant door, my fingers holding the slightest tremble of anticipation as skin meets glass. I've waited 2 years for this. No, it took 2 years to know I needed this. The retaliation, the validation of revenge. 2 years where I forced myself to believe I was a bigger person, when in reality, I'm nothing but a carbon copy of the monsters I'm now determined to end. I shift my fake glasses farther along my nose and push my way inside, the aroma of fresh basil sinking deep into my lungs. I discovered Perfezione on my last excursion to Denver, my novice detective work leading me to this Italian masterpiece with immaculately polished china, pristine tablecloths, and sparkling chandeliers. A last-minute no-show was the only reason I gained a reservation when I previously walked through these doors, and an insanely generous tip secured a seat for tonight. This place doesn't do walk-ins. It does millionaires and prestige, high class and pomposity. I give my fake name to the maitre d' and keep my expression impassive as a young slim waitress escorts me to my table. The 2-seater I requested in the far back corner, right next to the window. She pulls out the chair closest to the wall, but that's not where I want to be. I decline the offer with a polite smile and reach for the opposite seat, descending into the padded cushion with my back to the room. There's a beat of confusion in her expression, the slightest pause, where she looks at me in judgment for picking this position instead of hers. "Is someone else joining you, Ms. Javernick?" I give a subtle shake of my head, the strands of my fake blonde wig skimming my cheeks. "Not tonight. It's just me." There's another pause, another perplexed glimpse asking why I wouldn't want to stare at the restaurant's opulence instead of the plain cream wallpaper. Then she nods and increases the wattage of her beaming smile. "Can I get you something to drink?" She hands over a leather-bound menu and grabs my cloth napkin to delicately place it on my lap. "White wine, please. Pinot Grigio, if possible." She inclines her head. "Of course." I'm left alone, the hum of conversation brushing my ears and adrenaline warming my veins. But it's the intoxicating promise of vengeance that consumes my thoughts. The past few months have been filled with one idea after the next, each potential strike against my enemy joining a long list of possibilities. I've contemplated financial ruin, family destruction. I've even humored the idea of loss of life. Nothing is off limits. Nothing can be if I want to sleep peacefully in the future. Because this isn't just revenge. It's also vindication. I need to earn back the respect of those I love.